Hello. Listen, we did chapter 4 last time, so now we're on to chapter 6. Okay, so hold on. How are y'all doing today? It is completely smoky outside. We are under a air quality alert. But meanwhile, let's do what we need to do, right? Chapter 5, the ladder. Making the most of our opportunities. Performance and career management. Have you thought about a dream job that could uniquely suit your skills and passions? Do you have a plan for achieving this dream? Do senior people in your organization know that what you're doing and what you want? You know what? This is familiar to me. I think we already did this one, so I'm going to skip ahead. Let me know if we did it, okay? I think I went over it briefly because I did that interview with Ibrahim last time. So, yeah, making the most of your opportunities. I did touch on this chapter. So, if you have the book, then you can go over it yourself. So good. Only you can derail yourself. Okay? Dealing with injustice. That's a good one. Making the most of your opportunities. Suggested follow-up steps. When was the last time you spoke to your immediate boss or other senior person at your company regarding your job and career aspirations? If it has been a while, consider raising these points in a coaching session or your year-end review. Okay? Commit to doing a regular analysis on the top 3 tasks that are critical to success in your current job. Track your time. Make sure it matches closely with performing those tasks. Make sure you are focusing your skill development on being better able to perform those tasks and surround yourself with people who are able to complement your abilities. Write down the impediments to being at your best in your current job. Make a list of the distractions or other factors that seem to be diverting you from being superb. That's really good. Document, you know. Okay, chapter 6, good versus great. Work. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. All right, good versus great. Character and leadership. Do you work to figure out what you believe, and do you have the courage to act on those beliefs? Do you act like an owner in your job? Do you play the game with some degree of abandon? Do you clearly know your values and ethical boundaries? I think that this is good information. Let me flip a card. Okay. Flying. Senior vampire. Okay. I think that this is good, but I think you got to be careful because it's not your company. And you're not being compensated for running the whole show. That's not your role. So I don't believe in people acting, dumber than they are on the job. I think that you should just do your job. That's it. Do your job. If there's something going on at the job that you don't like or whatever, that means that you did poor research. So you're going to need to do research a little bit better. One thing that I've learned that really helps me is going to Glassdoor and look at the reviews. Check out those reviews. Go on Yelp. See what other people are saying about this company. And if it's predominantly negative, I would go on that because I've never known it to be wrong. I actually got into a screaming match with this lady at this company. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, this woman was so dumb. I'm just going to say it, dumb. And so after I hung up the phone with her, I didn't curse her out or anything like that, but I felt frustrated. So what I did was I said, let me see if the way I'm feeling is valid or not. If I'm the only person who's had this negative experience with this company. So I go online, tap, 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 and guess what? Pages and pages and pages of negative reviews. Do you know I called that company back? And I said to them, I said, I was just on the phone with you. And you were really frustrating me. And she was like, oh, yes, I know. I remember you. I was talking to you. I said, yes. I said, you know what? I went online and I looked up the reviews of your company. And I just have to let you know, I feel so relieved because it's not just me. You have an actual reputation of being very, very rude and unprofessional, and I feel really, really vindicated. And I just wanted to call and let you know that. Bye. That's what I did. Because sometimes I'll be like, is it me? Check those reviews. You'll find out it's not you. They have a reputation of being horrible. Then go to several sites and see what the reviews say about them. And then you'll know whether or not it's you. Okay? So don't act like the boss if you're not the boss. Okay? Good versus great. Okay? The right mindset. What is leadership? The importance of conviction. The assistant product manager bites his tongue because he's the assistant. To me, compensation lets me know just how hard I'm supposed to work and just how much of a leadership role I'm supposed to take. If I'm making bupkis, that's who I am in the company. I'm not making any major decisions. I'm not input. Nope. I'm not sharing any information. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to do what I'm being paid to do. And that's it. If they want you to do more, then that needs to, they need to increase your salary. The reason why Jeff Bezos is making the amount of money that he's making is because he's underpaying his employees. Every person that goes and works for Jeff, he's getting some of the money that he should be paying them. He's pocketing it for himself. And that's just the truth of it. There's only so much money, right? Every year there is a budget. They know how much they need to be paying an employee because they know how valuable that employee's job is to the success of the company. So when they can rip off the most important people in a company, where does that money go? It just doesn't disappear. And it doesn't stay in the bank. It has to go to some line item in the budget. And in the case of Amazon, it's going straight to Jeff. It is what it is. Know it. And it's the way business is done. That's fine. Just see what your compensation is and let that be your guiding light for what it is that you are expected to do at that company. You're not the boss. It's not your company. Okay? Are you sure it's not your job? Job description. I had a lady call me today. I said, send me that job description because I want to understand the questions that they're going to be asking. I need to know what the expectation is and am I willing to do this job for the level of compensation they're talking about? Okay. All right. Don't say I didn't tell you. The power of an ownership mindset. Unless you're doing research for being competition to that company. Other than that, Playing with a degree of abandon as the stakes get higher. I think this is mainly from a male point of view now. The store manager begins to play not to lose. Okay. Everybody should be playing to win. Everybody should be. Values, boundaries, and your philosophy. Here's another thing. You're going to be tested in the job field. Okay. What you're really meant to do. Those tests, they're going to give you information. They're going to expose your faults, your flaws, your weaknesses. These tests, these challenges, as you are on your path to becoming what you are meant to be, who you trust. These decisions are super important. And I'm going to tell you why. You trust the wrong person and they will lead you down the wrong path. And many, many people, most of the people that you run into, they are there to discourage you, to hamper you, to stop you from being successful. If you're watching this video, you are one of the very few fortunate ones. Because this is not to sell a book. This is not my book. I did not write this book. So if you go out and buy this book, not a pente comes to me, okay? I am sharing this information because I believe it will be helpful. And it's nothing in it for me. Except it's a good reminder for me, which I love, which I'm going to come back and read this in myself and have this in video that I can listen to, you know, as I get older. Is very helpful. And if I get sent back to Earth, reincarnated, then I can find myself giving this information and help myself in the future. So that will be good. Right? Right. Do it. Okay. Because this will be a very valuable resource. And I checked to see it's not on the social media anywhere. So this is very, very good. One of a kind information is very good. And if I get sent back here, I definitely want this information. Okay. All right. What are your values? Hard work, the importance of family, the importance of fair play, teamwork, helping others who are less fortunate, contributing to the greater good. Here are several examples of boundaries. I will not kill. I will not lie. I will not cheat. I will not steal. You need to look up the 142 laws of Ma'at. Okay? I did a video on it. Check the video. Why do we lie? I didn't want to offend the other person. It was a minor matter. I was scared. I was afraid the other person would get angry with me. I was afraid they wouldn't buy the product if I told the truth. I was anxious, and in the heat of the moment, I lied. I was under time pressure. I acted out of insecurity. Ambition got the better of me. I told them what I thought they wanted to hear. All right. Character of leadership. Character and leadership are key ingredients that pull you to a higher level in whatever endeavor you are pursuing. Consider whether your talents, passions, and approach to the job are enough. Focus on whether your character and leadership need to be improved if you are to reach your true potential. You know what they say? They said many, many things will get you to the top, will get you money. But it is only character, integrity, dignity, strong values that will keep you in that place, that will keep you with your money and keep you from being cheated and getting caught up in get rich quick scams and, you know, taking up with criminals and this, that, and the third, you know. I thought of Whitney Houston today. And I thought, she had the gift. Her dad sacrificed a lot, but she did not have the discipline, that character to help her still be here. You have to have character. You have to have discipline. You know, instead of drinking the Coke, get you some tea. I'm drinking lemon ginger tea instead of having a Dr. Pepper, you know, with an extra splash of lemon. Don't be drinking beer all the time. Discipline, self-discipline. That's what you need to have. And once you arrive where you are supposed to be, discipline, character, and values will keep you there. The type of people that you surround yourself with. Some people are with people just because of how they make them feel sexually, or because they feel like they can't trust nobody else. So the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. That's a lie from the devil. That's a lie from the devil. If you are with the devil, you are not being treated well. You are being lied to. You are being used. Get out of there. Get out of there. Because you know this situation is not going to end up well. It's not going to end up well. Get out of there. When you get out of a bad situation and you hit another rough spot in life, don't go back. Don't run back there. There's no help for you. There's no nothing. And like Dr. Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. They are not going to change. That's a lesson I had to learn. When somebody shows you their ass, they didn't do it by mistake. They're letting you know that in order to be in their presence, this is the disrespect that you're going to have to tolerate. This is the abuse that you're going to have to deal with. You have a decision to make. You have a choice to make. Are you really meant to lick their ass for the rest of your life? Is that what you're here for? Take a look around. Look at what you're putting up with. Ask yourself, is that what you were born to do? Was this your dream? Coming into the world to do what it is that you're doing? To be abused, to be mistreated, to be lied on, to be somebody else's pack mule, to be somebody else's flunky because you don't want to get your hands dirty? I gotta go. Chapter 7 next. Toodles.